is Steve, and today we're going to talk about how to make some awesome smoothies. First thing that you want to start with is protein powders, and there are so many different varieties of proteins that you can choose from whey, which is derived from milk, eggs, which is of course eggs, or plant proteins, many of them that can be derived from peas, rice, hemp, or other sources of proteins. So one of the best tasting proteins are usually the whey proteins, but a lot of the plant proteins are also beginning to come out in really good tasting forms. But in the end, the taste is going to depend on how you make it, meaning what you add to it is going to determine the final taste of the product. For the smoothies, you are going to need some form of a liquid base. So for that, the most common is milk. You can use either skim milk if you're trying to lose weight, or you can use whole milk if you are trying to gain some extra weight. I personally like the taste of whole milk, but that's my own personal preference. If you are allergic to dairy, or you want to avoid dairy, or if you're vegan, then you can also use almond milks or hemp milks, coconut milk, and so many different choices that you can use for the liquid base for your protein shakes. It's going to be up to you, but the best substitute that we have found people to like the most is almond milk, unless you're trying to make it on a little bit on the fruit side, in which case you can use almost any juices that you want. So the one of the liquid base that you can use, as I said, is fruit juices. And for the fruit juices, you can use so many varieties. Whether you like tropical, you can use mango, you can use cherry, apple, you can use these veggie blends over here, you can use pineapples. The choices are basically endless here, and they all, if you know what you're doing, you can come out with phenomenal tasting end products. You can also use cherry juice if you have gout, for example. It will help with dissolving the uric acid that you may have accumulated in your joints. Here are some of the other dairy-free alternatives that we have that do not need refrigeration until they're open. And here you can have a choice of rice milks, almond milk, soy milk, all the way to hemp milk, coconut milk, and probably many other things here. They all come in different flavors and different enrichments. So the smoothies that we're talking about now, a lot of people want to make them super smoothies. How do you do that? By adding what is called superfoods. And when you're talking about superfoods, you have choices of so many different products nowadays that you can go crazy trying to even use them all up. We have cocoa nibs, cocoa powders, cocoa beans, camu camu, and these are the almonds to liquid sweeteners like yuccan syrups, agave syrups. Then you have hemp seeds and macadamias, jungle peanuts, vanilla proteins, chia seeds. There's so many different choices that you can literally take one container every time, make a smoothie, and you'll try one different every day, and you will still never repeat the same product for the year. So, then we can go over here. You can also add all this nut butters and stuff to it. We can add almond butter. This is one of my favorite right in here. This is dried peanut butter, and all you do is just add a little bit of this powder to the smoothie and make it very nice and peanut buttery. You got all these choices here. Then here we have even more super foods here. Just different brands, but you can also add goji berries over here to the dragon fruit, which is, oh boy, tastes so nice. To chia seeds, golden berries, lacuma powder, maca powder for those hormonal things and for that endurance and energy. Then you can add mixed berry powders. This is the same exact ingredients that manufacturers use when they're making products like cookies or bars, granola bars, or any of those things. This exact same supplier that sells to them is selling to us. The last part of the smoothie is how to make it a little extra more than anything. And one of the most popular product in our store is this product called Super Ultra Nutrition. It is a blend of all these super greens and all these superfoods that people notice the difference with in terms of energy, immediate energy increase, more endurance, immune system health, weight management. Just the possibilities are basically endless. We just got a supply of 500 containers yesterday, so we can see that some of them are here. But a lot of athletes are now using this for their endurance training. I have people who use it for marathons. I have people who are using it for weight loss, where they have a targeted weight loss that they want to achieve. And this is one of the best product that allows them to achieve the weight loss that they need to achieve.